Alright, let's, I'm gonna put my, I'm gonna put the microphone under my shirt. Maybe that can, there we go. Alright, let's, see here. Alright, I'm gonna start doing an oil change. Nobody's watching, so that's cool. I don't know, man. I don't think I need to wear this right now. I'm just gonna hang this off the side. Yeah. There's a cool little arrow sort of thing on your Jeep Buick that shows you where your jack point is. A lot of people make a mistake and just kind of jack it up somewhere on the body, and then they end up putting a big hole in there. In the bottom of their car. But this is cool. I like it. There's a little notch in the panel right here that shows you, and you just kind of line it up right there with that. It is kind of a pain in the butt using these types of jacks, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Right now I have a injury on my wrist. It's kind of lame. It's a de Quervain thing, and it's a tendon on my thumb. So it does make doing stuff like this a little more difficult. Anyway, get this up. I'm just trying to level it. The oil pan obviously isn't back here, where the drain plug isn't back here, but since my Jeep is on this incline, I just kind of want to get it level so the oil will drain out all the way. My neighbor has I don't even know what it's called, like a ratchet gun or whatever, but anyway, I use it on this drill. Man, that thing is badass. It's like, it just shoots it up instead of having to use this thing. There we go. Once it gets up, it's a little easier because you can put this handle in a more ergonomical position. Anyway, this Buick has 200,000 miles on it, and it's running pretty good. The Buick Enclave from this year, I think it's like 2008 to 2017. The transmissions in them are kind of known for being garbage, and sure enough, this one is it. The transmission is kind of slipping when it, I don't know, I guess you're going about 30 miles an hour, and it's hitting like 2,500 RPMs and then it starts slipping. So I flushed the transmission recently, and I put in this gunk in with it. It's called like shutter stop or something like that. Anyway, that's supposed to help the transmission. But what it seems to be is that it's the torque control, the torque converter. It seems like the torque converter's going bad. And if you're lucky enough to find a shop that'll actually just change that, you can probably get it done for, I don't know, maybe like $1,800 or something like that. But most places don't want to deal with it, and they want to make you just change out the transmission. And when you got to do that, you're talking about like $8,000. And honestly, at this, it's a 2015 with 200,000 miles. It's not even worth $8,000. So, you just want to try and keep your vehicle running as long as you can. I know everybody knows it, but damn, man, buying a brand new vehicle is like the worst investment you can make. We bought this used, and I'd still say it was a pretty bad investment. Let's see. I don't know. Always use your jack stands. Don't ever trust a jack. Don't ever trust a jack. Will it go all the way? I don't even feel comfortable getting under it enough to put the jack stand in. Sketchy shit, man. Okay. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Gonna bring this down. Let it sit on that. There we go. Alright, we got the jack stand under this side. Just need to move it over there. Get one under on that side to try and make sure we're level. My neighbor has a jack that you can get on Amazon. They're not paying me to say this. My neighbor or Amazon. Anyway, they have a jack that plugs into the cigarette lighter. That thing's pretty smooth too. I can't remember what he said it was, but just look up cigarette lighter jack stand, or cigarette lighter jack, I guess, and it'll probably come up. But that thing was pretty smooth too. Does anybody know like a better way to do it? Like, I just hate these jacks that come with the cars. They're just such a pain in the ass. All right. Yeah, if you got any tips, man, just put it in put your tips in the comments. I appreciate anything. I'm not really looking forward to doing this, if I'm going to be honest. This is it's a 2015 Buick Enclave. And they just tend to make newer cars, even though I realize this is 11 years old. But newer cars are just made to be difficult to work on. I have a Jeep Wrangler, 1998 Jeep Wrangler. That thing's so smooth, man. Like, you can do anything to it. You can do any of the work on it yourself. If you have the right kind of part, you can change the engine on it. I mean, it's it's smooth, but these cars, man, they just, everything's made to be difficult, so you have to take it to the dealership. All I'm doing today is changing the oil, and I imagine, I say I'm going to try not to cuss, but I imagine it ain't going to be that easy, There's a bunch of buttons on here. I'm trying to figure out how to read comments if anybody's leaving them, but I don't know where to go. I would ask you like, hey, how do I check the comments? But you would have to leave a comment for me to figure that out. Anyway, for the two of you that are here, my name is Mitch Burrow, and I'm a stand-up comedian. I like to try and do redneck stuff, like not like normal stuff, but like I do redneck astrology and redneck tarot readings. But I figured today I gotta change the oil. I might as well try to entertain some people as well. So I'm doing a live on changing the oil on my Buick Enclave. Right now I'm just trying to jack it up and get it even. My driveway has a little bit of a tilt on it, so it makes it kind of hard to do stuff sometimes. I'm gonna put this right here where you can kind of see what I'm doing. As I was saying on the other side, with these, there's a little notch in your panel that shows you exactly where to jack it. Instead of the pouring JOI, this is a vehicular JUI, jack up instructions instead of, yeah, you know. That is the kind of humor you can expect when you come to see me perform. I don't know if that's a good selling point or not. Here's something crazy. I'm actually going to open for Stormy Daniels this month. I guess after everything with Trump and stuff, she decided to capitalize on that and start going out and doing a storytelling / stand-up show. And somebody that likes me reached out and said she needed an opener in San Antonio. So I'm going to open for Stormy Daniels in San Antonio, Texas. I think it's June 12th. I'm going to be doing that. All you got to do, just go look up Stormy Daniels San Antonio. I'm sure the ticket will pop up there somewhere. Damn, man. I just realized I need new. God, I am so poor. I need new tires on the front. The back looked great, but the front's got some tread wear on. I can see it's terrible. I can see the radial on that. So I gotta get that front tire changed. It's the front right. The wheel bearing, I should have done a video on that. The wheel bearing went bad, or your hub assembly, whatever you want to call it. And so I had to change out that hub yesterday. That was a job, and you got to see me mess up quite a few things on that. I just, it's something that you don't do a lot. So there were definitely things that I could have done differently to do the job quicker and better. I bet my neighbors think I'm crazy. Just out here talking to myself. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna find a good place for this jack stand. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Anybody figure out how I can read the comments? I have no idea. I should have done some research. Let's see. What if I'm gonna touch a button, see what happens. Nope, didn't want to do that. Let's see. Maybe I just can't read the comments. I know this is great content right here. Nope, I don't want to do. Hey, look at that. Okay, there you go. I'm opening for her June 12th at 9 p.m. San Antonio at the Woodland Theater. Turn that off. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, there you go. The comments just post up. Here's why I wasn't able to read the comments. Nobody left any. All right, cool. Oh look, hey, we got a little cameo from my partner in crime. Billy, you want to say hey? I'm doing a YouTube live on how to change the oil. Yep, she's really interested. All right. Will says discount tires my go-to for new tires. They will match price anything. And then he also said comedian and working. Hey man, I appreciate you thinking this is awesome. I'm just doing it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess it up somehow. I want to be able to document it and come back later and be like, see. Oh, my daughter's talking to me. Hold on one second. You said you want to stay with me? What do you mean? Like while I'm working on the car? You're more than welcome to. Don't get near it right now because I haven't finished putting the jack stands in. All right, here we go. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me turn this around. My daughter's asking me if she can ride her scooter with the unicorn. Sure. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. See, this goes here, and I think this could. I mean, that's where the jack goes. I think if I just put a jack stand next to it, it should be good. You know. I don't know. Oh shit, that's not. These jack stands aren't tall enough. All right, here we go. Before everybody loses interest, because I don't know how to hold the. Oh my God. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna put it under that. Leave a comment. Tell me why that's probably the wrong place to put the jack stand. I didn't, Billy. What did you just do? Oh, really? That's so cool. All right. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's a good spot. It's a subframe mount. And see, Will, that's exactly what I knew that. I was just asking to see if y'all knew that. You see, I want to get y'all involved. Engagement. That's what we're doing. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm bringing down the jack now. I really hate doing this. Because it's just a repetitive motion, just do. And there's some, oh, my neighbors are doing something back there. Everybody in this neighborhood has like loud cars. It's I'm not gonna say it's annoying. I appreciate it. If my Jeep was running right now, which if you want to see the Jeep, there's the tires over there. That's all you get to see right now. Just a little tease. So I learned that when I was working radio. You give a tease, and then people want to. I got a damn tick on me. Hold up one second. I can't believe this. Look at this. Can you see it? Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Right there. Look at that. Man, you know what sucks about ticks is I'm going to be feeling this dude on my skin for like the next 12 hours, even though I'm getting rid of him right now. Get off of me. They're impossible to kill too, it seems like. I like to set them on fire. Not like, I don't mean like I like to do it. I just mean like that's my preferred method for getting rid of a tick is to set it on fire. It seems to be the only way it works. All right, well, I'm 20 minutes into this video and I got the car jacked. How effective am I? 20 minutes, wow. I wish I was paying myself by the hour. I'd be rich by the end of this. Okay, so I got that done. Now what I want to do is remove the oil filter, just to try and keep from getting any more fines from the HOA. I got this cardboard and my oil pan down ready because the the oil filter's going to leak when I pull it. So real quick, I'm just gonna slide this under there. Hopefully that's in a good spot to catch that oil. I don't know if you can see, I got some of that, I forget what it's called, but I got that under there. It's soaking up some oil right now. Okay, here we go. So my oil filter is right here. I'm gonna move my hand so you can see it, but it's right in there. Your Kill Tony episode with Shane, it was pure chaos back at the Vulcan. One of your favorites. Thank you, man. I haven't been back since then. I would love to do Kill Tony again. I still see Tony all the time when I'm at the mothership. We're definitely buds, but I think it's safe to say that perhaps Kill Tony has outgrown me, you know? Maybe not. Maybe I'm being self-conscious, but you know, it's possible. Anyway, let me pull this oil filter out. I'll probably put a glove on. I gotta put this bad boy on right here. You should pester them to get on again. You're being too harsh on yourself. I mean, you know what, man? Like, whatever. It's Tony sees me. Tony, we're friends, so I don't need to beg him and ask him to put me on. If he wants to do it, he'll do it. But you're right. I shouldn't say that the show has outgrown me. I'm perfectly capable of being on the show and doing a good job. Thank you for reminding me to have confidence in myself. Okay, I'm gonna slide this oil pan back just a little bit. There we go. All right. Let me just say, whoever put this oil filter on did an amazing job. You shouldn't. This is an example of an oil filter wrench. You shouldn't need these. The oil filter should be put on hand tight. It should be put on just enough so that it's snug, but it would still come off with your hand. You don't need to use a wrench. And so whoever did this did the next person a favor by not torquing it down all the way so that you need to use one of those tools. Oh look, my wife just came out and looking at me like I'm crazy.
What else is new?
I am trying to make money. Venmo Mitch-Burrow to leave a tip for giving you such wonderful advice, so I can make some money and prove to my wife that I'm not wasting my potential in life.
Ask him to give me a tip for walking the dog.
And my wife wants a tip for walking the dogs. We have 2 lab mixes and a Jack Russell Terrier, so we have to stay busy with the dogs. It's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing that I'm still overweight with how much we have to do with these dogs. That just shows my commitment to staying funny. Here we go. All right, it's coming off pretty good. I gotta say, man, I cannot stress enough how great it is that the last person who put this oil filter on put it on just snug enough to be seated. Like it makes a huge difference when you try and work on it later. Anyway, here we go. Got it. Look at that, man. That boy knows what he's doing right there. Yeah, it's got. Oh shit. Oh man. Damn it! I was so close to being able to do this without getting dirty. I'll just use some of this oil to put on the ring, the O-ring, the gasket around the other one. This is a different size oil filter, but that's weird. All right, leave a comment. Is this okay? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Why it would be. I cannot come inside with you while you go potty. You're 5 years old. You're capable of peeing and wiping on your own, and I'm doing a YouTube live, so I have to neglect you for a little while. Okay, she said. My daughter's 5 years old, but she has a killer sense of humor. She really is the best. She really is the best. I tell you what, if there's one thing that can make you happy in life as a husband and a father, it's having a wife and kids that have a good sense of humor. It's critical. I'm gonna grab some paper towels real quick. Okay. So, as I was saying, yeah, man, I'm you know, as a comedian, I know everybody thinks we're like sad clowns or whatever, full of emotional problems, and it, they're right to a certain extent. It is really tough sometimes, but I have a good support system with my wife and daughter. Honestly, 5 years old. My daughter's one of, if not my best friend in the world. We have so much fun together, man. In fact, she was going to help me do this, but she decided this would not be fun for her to do, which is fine. I'm not even upset about it. Whatever. Okay. Here's where I just messed up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Trying to figure out where this thing goes when I put it back in. Where is that bolt? Right there. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is annoying. Alright. I gotta try to do this blind. That's what sucks. Alright, I'm gonna move this over so what would be, I'll tell you what's gonna be good. I'm gonna move you over so you can see my facial expressions and how frustrating this actually is to try and do. This is my wrist that's hurting right now, so it's hard to, like, I'm trying to get in there and turn this at the same time, and my wrist is hurting, and this is where the cussing would start if I wasn't doing YouTube and trying to maintain composure. Here we go. Yep. Nope. Oh, God. Okay. Yep. I'll tell you another thing. The glove that I'm wearing on this hand down here is not a great mechanic's glove. Did I get it? Okay. Woo! All right, it's on there. I'm actually going to switch hands because that hurts. Hi, Ariana. One of my daughter's little friends came over. She has purple hair. It's pink. She has pink hair. I'm not colorblind. I know it's purple. She might have asked for pink, but she got purple. Appreciating the little 6-year-old telling me my colors. I know. I went through kindergarten. Okay. Now I'm gonna tighten this up a little bit. Not so much that I can't take it off with my bare hand. Remember. Okay. After this is gonna come the fun part. Next, I'm gonna be pulling the drain plug, and more than likely getting a bunch of oil on my hands and getting pissed off about that before I fill it up. Also, I don't have the front of the car jacked up very high. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but and I don't really fit under this vehicle. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let me just get this one just a little bit tighter. All right, there we go. Okay. I also forgot to check which size socket I was going to need to take off the drain plug. Real quick, if you know what size socket the drain plug is on the 2015 Buick Enclave, Put that in the comments so I don't have to get out from under the car over and over and over. Hook me up. I guess what I can do is I have these ratcheting wrenches. Maybe just take these under there if somebody doesn't let me know. 15 millimeters, look at that. My man. Okay, now let me show you what I'm working with here. This is not a great toolbox. Oh God. Why? Okay. Real quick, in the comments, was a 16. What is a standard size equivalent to a 15? Because of course mine is not in here. What we got here? $16. Is it possible I put a 15 in the wrong spot? Nope. Google 15 millimeter standard equivalent. Okay. I need to know. Come on, y'all. Help me out. 15 millimeter to standard equivalent. Will, you've been helping me out so much. Come on, man. Listen, I swear, I literally just had a 15 millimeter. I don't know what happened to it. I swear. 5/8 and a shim should work, but probably worse than just looking. I'm just gonna go with a 5/8. I don't need a shim. I ain't scared. Again, the whatchamadoodle, the oil plug. It's not gonna round it off. Have faith in the Lord. That's what I say. He should. He's probably gonna look out for me in this. What kind of a terrible video would I make if I stripped it out? I thought I had another ratchet around here, and maybe that would have it on there. Drop a link in the drop a comment if you think Will is right and I'm going to round it off. I don't think so. What is that? 1/2 inch. Let me just finish checking for that 15 millimeter. I don't see it anywhere. Okay, I'm going with the 5/8. Listen, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not messing with adjustable wrenches or anything like that. I'm going for it. What size is that? 5/8. Oh, you know what? I think if I can find a spark plug socket, I think that might be a fit. 5/8. 5/8. Never mind. Okay, we're going for it, man. We're going for it. We're doing it. We're really doing it. Come on, you know what that's wrong. We're really doing it. Drop a comment. Who's really doing it? Who are we telling that we're really doing it? Drop a comment. Let me know that you're a fan of the one big show that I've been on. Here we go. Okay, now I got to find the oil plug. We're gonna turn this around here. Let me see. Okay. And like I said, I can't fit. Okay. I told you I did the transmission a while back. That drain plug was like over here somewhere. I can't really remember. Oh yeah, it was right up there. Damn it, man. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the car. There's the oil drain. You can't really see it, but it's right Right over there. All right, here we go. Look, I'm sorry that my phone keeps doing this. I'm gonna wait. How do I? Where am I? Oh shit! Hold on. There we go. Okay. I look ridiculous. All right, I am going to crawl back out from under this stupid thing. And okay, here we go. Yeah, here's what sucks, man. I had to jack up the back of the car to level it out, and so I don't have I can't jack up the front, so I don't really have a lot of enough room to do this stupid job. Okay, here we go. Luckily, damn, there's no luck involved. All right. Still kind of far away. I gotta get over there. I really do need to be able to get under here all the way. Okay, there it is. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. Let me try this. I know I'm grunting a lot, and I'm not happy about it, but this is what happens when you. This is what happens when you're awake. You make a lot of noises. You know, sometimes it's crazy to think that I am also a helicopter mechanic. Okay, I'm gonna try positioning. Yeah, oh shit, I just lost it. Hold on. We got a rogue paper towel. I gotta go get it. Sorry about that. This will be. There we go. Oh shit! I turned it around. I thought you might get lucky and get to see a video of me chasing a paper towel around the yard for about 20 minutes, just with that yakety sax playing in the background. Here we go. Okie dokie. We're gonna put this, hopefully, where you can see the jaw. I'm gonna put it, trying to rest this somewhere. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll just leave the camera on me and you can just see how miserable I am. Maybe that'll be more entertaining. You know what's crazy, Will, is you were talking about I might round it off with a 5/8. You're right. I think that's only because the 5/8 is too big. I think maybe I need a. Let's see, 5/8 would be 10. I think I need a 9/16. Let me see. But you're right. I could also, you know what? While I'm up here, I'm just gonna grab an adjustable wrench. I hope you're happy. Oh wait. I have this 50. I'll just use this. Absolutely. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Here we go. If at any time you see my gut hanging out from my shirt. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. If at any time you see my gut hanging out of my shirt, I do apologize. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see this very well. Let's see. Which way is it? Okay. Like that. I'm gonna try and hold it with one hand. Okay. I just turned on the green screen. Hold on. God dang it. Hold on. Okay. Turn that off. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. I am going to try to hold the camera with one hand while I do the wrench with the other here. So here's the oil plug, or at least I hope that's the oil plug. Wait, I am tightening it right there. Hold on, I'm backwards, so it just, no, wait, no, this will be tightening. Somebody, you know what it is? Somebody yanked this sucker down. Oh wait, it says the orientation. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make you look at it like that. All right, hold on. Let me just see. This sucks. Okay. Somebody torque this sucker down. Hey, do me a favor. Quick Google search. Quick Google search. Is the oil plug reverse thread on the Buick Enclave? Because it feels like I'm really pulling on this sucker way harder than I should. But again, maybe whoever did it last time. Yeah. Oh, this does not feel. Yeah. Well, come on, buddy. Help me out. Google that. Is it reverse thread? Or am I just being a little bitch right now? All right, I'm gonna move my body then so that I can get a better angle on this. I'm gonna show you, I ain't bullshitting you though. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see like just how hard I am pulling on this. Yeah. I'm gonna get it right here. Okay. And now I can't really reach it. Oh God. This is why people pay $100 to go to the shop. Okay, there we go. Okay. Woo. Okay, there's. All right. I did use the 15. But because of how much torque I put on it, now it's like, it was, I guess, just enough of a gap to get it wedged on there. Bah. Damn it. All right. Probably going to have to do something people going to be critical about. Let's see. Hold on. Right tool for the job. Here we go. I'm just going to bang on this sucker a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's something. There we go. There we go. All right, I got it. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much oil I can get on my hand. There's gonna be 6 quarts that come out of here, so it's gonna be a man. There's just no way to avoid it. Let me hold on. I'm gonna hold it at a different angle so you can see. Hold on. Wait, what's happening? Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is fun to watch. Okay, I'm just sticking my hand up here. Okay. This is what it sounds like to have sex with me. I'm just like, oh God. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not yet. 1, 2. Yep, there we go. Woo! Oh boy. That almost missed the drain pan. It came out with such force. Oh man, this. God, that was. Man, if I wasn't poor right now, there's no way I'd be doing this on my own. Oh, look who's coming to say hi.
Hi, Zeus. Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, we our dogs call us mommy and daddy. But technically, I'm granddaddy, because that's my daughter's dog.
Who's not walking him?
I guess my wife and my daughter are going at it right now. It is funny to. I got a little magnet on a cable that I use to drain plugs out without damn, dude, come on, for real. That's pretty smart, man. I like that. That's a good idea. Did you buy that or did you make it yourself? Cause I'm sure they sell them. It sounds like a genius idea. But also, it sounds like something that a shade tree mechanic would just do on his own. Whew. That's gonna be a good screenshot right there. That face, that's a good screenshot. Oh, here's something that I've done before. Technically not a terrible thing because you're just flushing it, but I've made the mistake of starting to put oil in without putting the plug back in. That's something you don't want to do. That'll make you feel like an idiot. Magnet on the camera that I use, let's see, it's Harbor Freight. I love you type of Harbor Freight because it is. You buy your tools there, you don't know what you're getting. I think they had some failed jack stands that came out of Harbor Freight. Man, there's a tool that you don't want to give up on you. That's a damn jack stand, man. That's crazy. All right, so we already put the oil filter on. Next, once it's completely drained, I'm just gonna put the plug back in, and then we'll fill it up. 6 quarts on this. So let me grab the oil I bought. Okay, so the last few times that I did an oil change, and I took it to get done. The last few times I did that, it was $90 for a synthetic. And so AutoZone right now, again, not sponsored, just telling you what I did. AutoZone has a special. You get five quarts of oil of the Valvoline 5W30 premium, 5 quarts of that, and then a MicroGuard Select. I think it was $38. Of course, I did have to buy another quart, which was like $12, which sucks, you know. Like, I wish I didn't have to do that. Okay, well, Will, you're saying Harbor Freight stepped their game up, and the big tool companies. Okay, well, I mean, I guess so. Snap-on and Harbor Freight use. Okay, so I did watch a video on that where they're using the same manufacturer, but it does sound like the manufacturers sell the tools to Harbor Freight that maybe don't stand up to the highest level of their quality control. So if anybody knows the truth behind that, drop it in the comments. But I'm pretty sure I saw a YouTube video where somebody was talking about that. By the way, if you want to see some other content, like I do redneck astrology and redneck tarot readings, I'm going to start doing lives on TikTok with that. So be sure to follow me on TikTok. It's just Mitch Burrow over there. And then Instagram, I post all of my stand-up clips. And what I've been doing lately, I like this civil rights lawyer who reviews videos that have been posted online, or he goes and gets them using the Freedom of Information Act of cops basically violating people's civil rights. And he does a breakdown on what they did and where they messed up according to the law. And I was like, I'm so entertained by this. I'll watch it for like an hour. I watch an hour-long video. Normally don't. And so I decided to start doing that with my stand-up clips. So I take my stand-up and I break it down like every few seconds. I start commenting on like what I was thinking. Also, Trevor Bauer, pitcher, he does the same thing with his games. He does a whole breakdown, almost pitch by pitch on what he's thinking during the game. And so that's kind of gave me the inspiration to do that with stand-up. So if you want to see those videos, I post those on Instagram, and that's Mitch Burrow as well. But for everyone who locked in on this live feed, man, thank you so much. I know there's not a lot of people, but every 3 people just left. Maybe, you know what? Their internet went out. That's what happened there. Their internet went out. So please, if you are a fan of mine, make sure that you pay your bills, because I don't want to lose you because you did, your internet got cut off. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. Okay. All right, I got to get back under here and put this drain plug back on. I guess I can take you back down there with me. I hate to take you out of the thing, but here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yep, we got it. Okay, here we go. All right, so you see it quit draining. That's awesome. And again, under the drain pan down here, I also put some cardboard because I recently got a what do they call it? They called it a courtesy note from the HOA saying that I would get a fine if I didn't get the oil stains out of my driveway. And a lot of people complain about stuff like that, but here's my honest opinion. I bought a house in a place with an HOA because I want I would like to live in a neighborhood where where everybody's property is kept nice, the resale values stay strong, and you know what? If I also have to be reprimanded in that situation, I'm happy to accept it. You know, because I just want to live in a place that's going to be taken care of all around. There's nothing worse than living somewhere and neighbors just have stuff all over the yard. And look, I grew up out in the boondocks, so I know what it looks like when people don't take care of their property. And then you take pride in where you live, but yet you're living next to these people. You think listen, I'm only doing that because the last guy did it. Probably didn't need to do it that much. Okay. All right. Let's see what Russ will answer the question about the snap-on and Harbor Freight thing. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Let me see what you got for me, Will. Snap-on wants that to be the truth, but it ain't. Snap-on makes good sockets, but that's about all they got left. Those lost views are probably Army dudes that went to make out and eat dirt. That's a good point. They eat dirt? That's funny. I know everybody talks about Marines that we eat crayons, so it's nice to know that there's another group of people that are getting accused of eating things that they shouldn't. I'm hold up. I'm dropping a lot of stuff. I'm originally from Georgia, and people used to ask me if I dipped clay. Like that was the thing that we do in Georgia. That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Do I dip clay? That's ridiculous. I chew on it like tobacco. Just kidding. Oh man. Okay, that's got some debris in it. Don't want that in my engine. Okay. I actually live really close to Fort Hood. When I first moved here, I lived close to Fort Cavazos. And then the Trump administration wanted to rename it back to Fort Hood. Hood was a Confederate general, so they didn't want to say that that's who they were naming it after. So they found some Lance Corporal or Corporal Hood to name it after. But Fort Cavazos, that was actually named after like one of the first or the first Latino general, I believe. To me, it just made more sense to name it after a Union or a United States general as opposed to a Confederate general. I've never really understood why we want to put the Confederate generals up on a pedestal. And I'm from the South, so I'm probably about to, if anyone else is that disagrees, probably going to lose those views too. But it just seemed odd to me. You know, I don't think the Ukraine is going to be putting up statues of Putin anytime soon if they get out of this situation they're in unscathed. You know? Whatever. Not really thinking that much into it, I guess. Okay, here we go. I got my funnel in. I'm gonna start filling this bad boy up with 5W30 full synthetic. Valvoline is not sponsoring this. However, if they want to, please, I'm happy to accept money from any institution, no matter how corrupt they may be. I don't know if Valvoline is corrupt. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if they were, it wouldn't matter. I would still take the money. Just real quick, I'll show you. You know, right there's the oil fill. Pretty simple job, really. This part, I guess the most difficult part is to pour the oil without spilling it anywhere. Whoop. I did not do that on purpose. Oh my God. The wind is, oh my God. What? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. The wind just started pushing the oil out. Oh. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. I need to get a piece of cardboard and stick it up so that the wind's not blowing it. Hold on one second. Mother Nature messing. Yeah, man. Hold on. Golly. This is my life. This is absolutely the kind of life that I live. So I just got this piece of cardboard here. I'm going to wedge that there, and now hopefully, yeah, hopefully I can do this now without that. God, so annoying. I still feel the wind, but there we go. Okay, we're good. I can't believe that happened. If you just tuned in, I was pouring the oil in, and a big old gust of wind came and just spewed all the oil. Like, it's so aggravating. Oh my God. Anyway, so we're filling it with 5W30, 6 quarts. Got a good deal from AutoZone on 5 quarts and an oil filter, but then, you know, I had to get another quart, which was like half. 1 quart of oil was 1 quart of this oil was half the price of the deal that they had on 5 quarts and an oil filter. So pretty annoying. By the way, I keep this, and then I just pour I'm gonna pour the used oil back in this and take it to AutoZone because they recycle oil, which is very helpful. Where did I put that quart of oil at? Comment. Drop a comment if you remember where I put the quart of oil. There it is. God. Oh man. I am a little ADHD, and that's not. I'm not one of these people just saying something just to say it. I've been diagnosed with it. I've been diagnosed with a lot of stuff. Hey, shout out to the VA for acknowledging how crazy I am. I appreciate that. Most people try and argue with their mental illness, but I'm cool with it. I accept it. All right, here we go. You might be wondering why I'm pouring it this way. It actually flows out better when you do it like this. I don't know why I'm making sound effects like that, but there we go. All right, probably like 5 9/10 quarter oil due to the wind blowing some away. I swear, man. I swear. This is the life I live. Just, you know, everything was going smooth right up until then. Hey, look though. Look how black and shiny everything looks. That's nice, man. I should put this on the dash. What's that stuff that people spray on the dash called? What is it? Come on. Think, Mitchell. It's not Under Armour. Armor. Something armor. I don't ever use it, obviously. I don't think I've put that kind of stuff in my vehicle since I was in high school. Put the oil cap back on. I'm definitely the kind of person that has I've absolutely forgotten to put the oil cap back on. But I think I got lucky because it was like right next to the hood and it wouldn't shut. And for a few minutes, I was like trying to like figure out why it wouldn't go. I used to love buying cars with oil leaks when I was young because they got zero rust. You know, when I worked on helicopters in the Marine Corps, we said that if they weren't leaking, that meant they were out of hydraulic fluid. If the flight controls weren't leaking a little bit, it was a problem because you just didn't have any hydraulic fluid in the system. So I definitely have been in situations where I'm like, hey, leaking ain't all bad, man, you know? Okay, well, that's it, man. We just changed the oil in the course of an hour. That's jacking it up and doing everything. We pulled the oil filter first. Then we let the drain plug go and then put the drain plug back on, filled it up with oil. I know this is a really basic thing, but honestly, there's people who don't know how to do it. I've always enjoyed working on vehicles, so anything that I can do, I do like to try and do it myself. Thanks for coming along on this wonderful journey with me, especially Will. You were here the whole time, man. I appreciate all the comments. Hey, dude, you helped me out. I didn't want to get under the car without knowing what size socket to use, and you was there for me, man. So I appreciate it. Anyway, that's it. Thank y'all. Bye. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, press the X. All right. Bye.